Pioneer. Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of the War video. Today, guys, I've just woken up not long ago, and we're doing the big battle of the river. We're currently under attack big time down here, so I can't talk too long. I need to start getting my troops down here as soon as possible. So as you can see, they have moved over into our area. Now, I know that some of my forts and that may get damaged here, so I'm going to move at a distance a little further back, so I know I can at least not get taken out. So we're just going to go somewhere more safe, like up here for the time being. And as you can see, we have all my elite armies. We'll talk about all those in a minute. We're able to upgrade a lot of our units to elite. We now have Gilgalad full elite. This is going to be his first PvP action on the channel for this season. So it's currently going to take these guys quite a bit of a time to get down here, so we can talk about them a little bit. 8, we have elite level Sentinels, Heralds, and Oathbreakers. Now, their stats are at 6 for swiftness, so they have good chance of evade. And then their elite is going to be light armor, which damage received from melee units minus 7.5, which is really good. Then we've got the Oathbreakers, which you would have seen in my first battle before. Same skills as normal, but we have significant assault here, which damage dealt when attacking an army that has been stunned or madness. Of course, Gandalf does stun, and my Gandalf the White does have madness abilities. We have the Herald, the same. Again, they're going to do their counter attacks, as well as having their light armor. He's just going to be there to slow things down and to do a lot of draws. I'll show you the skilling on all these guys in a moment. THEODEN, we have the elite bow knights, all on level 6 for my skills here. It has light armor as well, which damage received from melee units is minus 9%, so that's really good. Then we have the elite catters, which we know their normal skills. Basically, it's this huge damage reduction. But we have blessed armor for the first 3 rounds, self-damage received minus 15%, so very useful. And then we've got the brand new Elite Cavaliers, which I haven't really used in battle yet. As you can see, they do beautiful damage, HP and defense while on THEODEN, beautiful speed. We have Traveling Light, damage received from enemy range units minus 7.5, and a 50% chance to evade the first 2 attacks. Really, really, really good elite skill there on those guys. So that's my THEODEN. Now, with Gandalf the White, we're running the Oathbreakers. I don't really want to be using the Oathbreakers in case I bump into a Witch King or something, but I don't really have any of the other troops at the moment, so that's why I'm running them guys. But when I show their skill, we are reducing the amount of focus and burn damage that they receive, so it will help a bit. We do have the Guardmen as well, which their elite skill is each round damage received minus 3, can stack up to 5 times. And then we've got the elite catters with the same skills once again. We then have Gilgalad, who has the whole trio of the elite level elven units. We've got the bow knights and everything that we just went through. He's going to be extremely useful when going against Witch Kings and that. I need to be very smart. I need to know where my enemy is, what enemy it is. So, for example, Gandalf the White or Gandalf the Grey, I'd like, well, especially Gandalf the White, and THEODEN, he is my Sauron guy that I need to verse Sauron with. Obviously, Gandalf the White and Gilgalad would definitely be Witch Kings, and then all of them would sort of tumble with the rest. The skills of the commanders, so we know our gear with Gandalf the White, and I'll just show you all their gear quickly. Gilgalad, I showed you before, but he's very strange. It's not elven based, it's more of a army damaging type. I've got him set up for doing army damage. Gandalf the Grey is just my spare gear that I really have. It's pretty good though, it buffs his focus and everything. And then THEODEN is stacked, probably my best commander with gear. Gandalf the White, I'll quickly show you his skill setup. This is what I'm running. Basically, it's to do a lot of focus damage as well as reduce the amount of burn damage that I receive and to do as much damage with my army as possible. Now, with Gilgalad, pretty simple. We know how to run this fella. We're basically going to be trying to do evade with the elves, increase the amount of allied damage done, also reduce the enemy's defense as well as all damage received to elves. Then, of course, we've got a little bit in White Council and High Alert to bump into those Witch Kings, and 1 point in Issachar because it produces stun for us. Gandalf the Grey, his skills are pretty much just set up for all round to do damage, to be able to deflect and avoid damage. Yeah, basically he's just a draw machine at the moment. And then we have THEODEN, which my skill setup at the moment is to do as much damage as possible, pretty much. Of course, I got a point here to gain initiative, even though I'll probably outspeed nearly everyone. I always just put one there just in case, because you want to try to get that damage done early. And then we've got some points over in Chaotic Retreat to reduce their defense. And of course, we've got the main ones, which basically is buffing our mounted HP, our damage that mounted does, and the ability to do some healing on the mounted. So in saying that, we do have Theoden that's rocked up at the moment. We've got Gilgalad coming, and we've got the other guys about 2 minutes behind. So they haven't done a hell of a lot of damage yet. Now, we know that this guy here, we know that there is a Witch King. So I think we need to just go straight in and hit this stack, honestly. We don't want to use Theoden for that, though, you know what I mean? Theoden would be a big no-no. These guys do have protection here, so our goal is definitely to defend here. So we'll be back in just a little bit, and we're going to get straight into the action. We know where everyone is and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot more armies coming across. As you can see, I don't know, like, a lot of people have been slacking. Like, we ain't really ready for this, to be honest. We've been pushing backwards and forward, but we need to do a really good defend here, because they can do a lot of damage. Now, are these fellas at war? Let's have a quick look at that. War declaration. They're not at war, so they're not going to be doing a lot of siege damage. So that's one thing we do have in our favor. But we do know they have Gothmog and that, which can still do a lot of siege damage. Now, my Gilgalad's down here, so I think it's this time we got to figure out who's where, Sauron and stuff like that. And we're going to get our armies down here, so we'll be back in just a moment. Thank you very much, mate. His name started with a G there. Go Trees. Thank you very much. Gandalf the White is going to be going up against that Witch King now, guys. So, I'm on the front lines. Alright, Theoden got the win there. Let's have a look. I think it was already a weakened Sauron. It was. He still had a lot of strength. But my Sauron killing machine Theoden, even though he was weakened, would have won that battle. Because I've got him set up for anti-madness. He's an absolute monster. So, beautiful work there done by Theoden. He can't move at the moment, but we should be able to top this fella back up a little bit. So, we're going to put 850 for these guys. 1150. So, he's topped up. Theoden doing beautiful. It looks like we probably... Did the Witch King run away? The Witch King did run away. Alright, so we did take that area. I can defend these areas pretty well. It's all about these guys protecting the other parts, because I can't protect them. That Witch King was already injured a bit, but he ran away. I'm guessing he probably went back to the safety here. Righto, guys, we're going to move Gandalf the Grey just over to this area here, because I feel like they could possibly... Oh, Theoden just got into a battle. Let's have a quick look. Okay, it wasn't too bad. It was against a KHALDOON, which is not ideal for me, but we still basically drew there. And I've got the ability to heal up some troops and get full strength and beat him, so that's completely fine with me. So let's just top him back up. We have to use a little bit of gems. So let's go back to Theoden and get him really topped up again real quick. Uh-oh, there's probably going to be more armies incoming. Let's do that real quick. I don't know if Theoden can hold up, guys. He's too injured. He held up. You're a monster, Theoden. Okay, that's good. It was only a GRIMA, so that's perfectly fine. He's going to help protect, so that's good. Let's have a look. Beautiful. We got a beautiful hit on the Witch King there, guys. I love to see it. We probably could have done better if we didn't have the Oathbreakers, but we would definitely take it. We did some really good damage, like against a monster Witch King there. Beautiful work, guys. We'll share that one. We'll definitely share that one. Definitely. I think he got a tiny bit of damage before I hit him, but we'll take it. Alright, so they're hitting me relentlessly, though, guys. Like, I can't hold on. Like, alright, now we've got another draw. It's against a Kamal. He's hanging in there, but I just don't have the troops at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I can't hold this forever. Like, I'm running out of troops here. Like, holy moly, I'm running out of troops. You know what I mean? Like, they're just... It's like me versus like 4, 5, 6 armies. I can't do it. I'm trying, but I just can't. Okay, Gandalf the White dead. And THEODEN dead. I tried, guys. There's not much I could do. I held on for as long as possible. Gandalf the Grey got absolutely taken out by a whale Sauron. And my THEODEN got finished by KHALDOON. Yeah, that hurt. Against some really big whale ones there. Well, I did what I could, guys. There's not much more I can really do at the moment. I'm injured. My troops are down massively. Massively down. We've got some good hits in there. I tried defending as much as possible, but I can't. I had like 6 armies versus my 3. There's like nothing I can do there. This guy was already injured, so it looks like they might have backed off. He left. I got into a draw. Let's have a look. Ooh, a KHALDOON, a very strong one as well. I don't really have too much to counter that, to be honest. I think the best thing would be to... Well, I guess we'll just leave him there for the time being. Gandalf the Grey's going there. We have another army coming in to help us, so that's good. Yeah, no, KHALDOON was definitely not a good matchup there, but... Even so, that hurt. That definitely hurt, we'll say the least there. So the battle is still ongoing. As before you would have seen, that was the battle. It's been ongoing from now. Recording about 10 to 12 hours of battling. As you can see, they declared war and did a lot of damage. We're starting to come back together and fight back. We've almost pushed them back to the crossing. They've still got a lot of armies here. I've been doing a lot of flipping, a lot of fighting all day. I want to show you a couple of really nice reports in that I got. We'll show you some PvP action that I got into. My GILGALAD did excellent. I did some equipment changes for my GILGALAD. And I'll show you. We took out some pretty big Witch Kings. As you can see, I've been flipping a lot of tiles. Using a lot of my commanders flipping a hell of a lot of tiles. Because I did wipe out a lot of my armies earlier. So... There's GILGALAD there. Where's these PvP actions? Here we go. So we bumped into a level 43 Witch King here. With, and as you can see, we did quite well. As you can see with the gear change, I did some changes to make my GILGALAD really good. To be able to do some madness and stuff like that. And he's absolutely wrecking Witch Kings. I've been making sure they don't have pursuit. Like, you guys say you never show the Witch King's gear. This guy was... full leveled purple with pretty decent refined in that. But that wasn't the only Witch King we got into battle. We got into another battle with one just down here somewhere. When we can find it. We got into a few battles using GILGALAD so much. Damn here. Everyone's been getting their GILGALADs out. I'm glad to see it. Everyone's been using their GILGALADs. Very nice. We've been doing a lot of work. So... Up here a little bit should be me in just a second. There's me. So we took out this 36 level Witch King with GILGALAD as well. Which had alright gear, to say the least. So yeah, we did have some alright battles. I know I got some more up here and stuff. I think this was the same battles before when we versed that level 43. But as you can see at the moment, we're pushing back. We're almost got him back to the river. I was going to make sure someone's about to attack my Aragorn, so I actually need to move him real quick. Otherwise, he's going to get killed. So, we're going to move Aragorn to there to flip that tile. I might get bounced there, actually. Oh, good. That's actually not good. We're going to take him back and just get him the hell out of the way real quick. We're just going to move him out the way. Otherwise, he's going to get killed. And he's got troops on there I don't want to lose. But that's basically how the battle's been going, guys. Hopefully we can reclaim outside of the river. We have a lot of armies to take out on this crossing. I do have GILGALAD pretty much ready to go again, but my troops are extremely low still. My GILGALAD's probably wiped out at the moment. I don't even know where he is. Yeah, he's just out of stam. I've been fighting all day, but that's what's been going on, guys. hopefully we can reclaim our side of the river. But yeah, a bunch of PvP action in there. A lot of my elite units. You got to see all of my commanders and that. But I did do some equipment changes. I can quickly just show you. So here's my Gandalf the White at the moment. I've put focus protection on him and put on the grey wizard hat. I still got to refine this up. He hasn't been in battle since. My Gilgalad's looking like this. My Gandalf the Grey, I've now put on some armor to help against burn damage and to do some extra focus. And my other one, THEODEN, is still the same, guys. We're going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace out, EJ's out. And I'll catch you guys later. Happy battling. Thousands of the EJU.